Hi everyone, thank you so much for watching Behind the Brand. And don't forget to subscribe. It actually makes a huge difference to convince the people that don't believe you can watch awesome content like this for free on YouTube. Hope you enjoy the next episode. Thanks for watching.
I'm Rob Ciampa and you're watching Behind the Brand.
Hi, I'm Brian Elliott. Welcome to another edition of Behind the Brand. Today I'm here with author of the new book, YouTube Channels for Dummies, and the CMO at Pixability, Rob Ciampa. Rob, welcome to the show.
Brian, great to be here.
So as the audiences grow, subscriber count and view count, I mean, how are brands controlling that conversation? Because YouTube as a platform, I mean, a lot of criticism is that they haven't changed and updated and evolved like other platforms. Like the comment system is pretty terrible, right? As it scales, it's really difficult. So how are brands dealing with that?
Well, I think brands in particular are evolving. Are all brands evolving and doing great things? It goes back to the study that we recently completed. The brands, we've seen an incredible evolution over the past year in particular about what they're doing with their channel. They're not just throwing content up on YouTube, which was often the case. We saw a lot historically repurposed commercials. And so people would come to Pixability and they say, hey, we've got these commercials that we're doing great. Let's put them on YouTube and get 1 million views. And our response was, it's not going to work. And we, a lot of them are now creating genuine content specific to the digital audience, very different from the linear television audience. And they're doing that. They're actually the comment section, although the comment section gets a lot of grief, and clearly, you've expressed that. The comment section done right is where that dialogue occurs, and that's where you become genuine. So the whole engagement, if you're genuine, people are gonna like your videos, they're gonna share your videos. In that comment section, and we cover this in the book, you may get some great video suggestions there as well. So a phenomenal place to do things.
So who should be on that button? If it's L'Oreal, oftentimes it seems, at least is my perception, that the first line of defense gets the least qualified, least respected, least paid person on the button. Right? I mean, look at the cash register, right? Yep. You go to any retail store, it's some, teenager or college kid who's underpaid, undervalued, underrespected, and yet they're the first experience. So who should be at that button on the comments for a brand?
So let's think about comments, and let's think about what happened with social media. And a lot of brands and other organizations, they put, again, that college intern is going to handle our social media because they speak digital without an accent. And oftentimes it was a one-way dialogue. And what we tell brands is, if you're going to be genuine, have a common voice. Have somebody with some authority who's going to turn around and interact and be genuine, as opposed to just liking a comment or doing something. So we tell folks, the customers that succeed on social is the ones that invested in the right voice for social, and they had the right level of people there. The same is true for YouTube. Have somebody who's going to have a voice, but at the same time may turn around and actually come out and be a public face as well. And that's really where the investment has to go.
So it sounds like you're advising against maybe having it be a spoke in the wheel of someone's duty. So maybe it's a PR manager and he's got to push the buttons, but also 20 other duties. You're saying maybe have a dedicated person.
Yeah. I think you have to have a dedicated person, and also somebody who's very, very intimate with the product. It's tougher for a brand sometimes to echo that voice, and I think there's a little bit of resistance to it. This is why a lot of the independent creators, especially in beauty or even in consumer electronics, it's the independent people that have the authority and they're genuine. And that's why they end up getting the subscribers, they get the views, and ultimately, they get the attention. And the brands sometimes have a tough time crossing over to that. And that's why I think the smarter brands are embracing the independent voices in a good way, or they're actually generating their own voice.